Hi everybody, I am Iskander Melzbekov and I record video as usual how we can live more happiness, how we can live healthy, wealthy, how kind of habits can us be more positive, more effective, and how I talk. Last my video I start to retail book. It's called Brain Instruction for Use. This book's writer is David Rock. It's very strong and powerful researcher who explain very understandable for easy people, for ordinary people, some scientist information, scientist articles, researchers. He analyzed a lot of information about how work our brain, and very understandable for us, for ordinary people, write this in his books. And it's really popular book. I excited read these books. I keep reading these books uh, second time because I found in these books a lot of good advice for my life, for my brain, for my effective, and that's why I keep reading these books next twice a time. Sorry for my pronunciation, guys. And I decided after when I read it some new part, I will talk my feedback about. It's not some critics feedback. It means I try to share with about this part through my opinion, and first part about about which part in brain responsible to conscious work, responsible to analyzing work, make solution, and this part in our brain not so old, and this part takes a lot of energy. That's why we can't a lot of time be effective use this part. For example, maybe you can note that if you do some action, for example you run or walk, maybe start up, and if this time you must solve some question, some task, you can't do action, because when you concentrate, you focus to solve some problems, you organize your brain, take a lot of energy, and that's why you can you just stop and try to think about this. Your body actually all your energy go in this part your brain to solve this problem, these moments. That's why, guys, Jack Rock recommended that when we decide some serious question, do this action, only one action and one moment. And he talk what our brain take a lot of energy. That's why we must the powerful, the important task solve the first time. First of all, we must give attention for mostly important question. For example, if you go to work and you must give answer for a lot of emails, and in this time you have some serious task about some you have maybe write some plan to week, maybe you must sign some legal researches contract. He recommended most important action, most important solution, doing first of all, and because we have some limit in our brain energy, it's like a laptop, like computer. Each computer have some limits. We can't, for example, phone. Every computer, okay, have some limits. We can't save more than this computer can save. We can't currently doing a lot of action which can operation system can use in one time. Our brain can solve only some limited blocks information. We can't solve in one time some unlimited, maybe 3, 5, 10 tasks. More effective for us if we one time try to solve only one problems, only one question. Okay, I think you understand. It's not problem, guys. Our brain limited, it's not problem. It's mean we must just understand how it work our brain. And if we more understand, if we more deeply understand our body, our brain, we can more effective use themselves. That's why, guys, I recommended, if you have time, if you have opportunities to read these books, you can just listen to audiobooks like me, because I don't like read. It's for me more convenient to listen to some audiobooks by my airdrops. It's really convenient when I go to work, when I just walk outside, do some homework. That's time I can listen during the day when I have during some routines action, clear my home, for example. Yes, and maybe you can see, guys, that when we want to very attention listen to some audiobooks, we can't solve any question. I think you can see these limits, this limit your brain when you solve, for example, when you be intention about something, you can't this moment think about another question. It's and we can't use our brain all day so much effective how our brain be first time. It means, guys, in the evening, maybe at night, tonight, we our mosque just less a lot of energy if we can't to solve, to have solution about something. And maybe you can solve that, for example, if you must to have solution about a large amounts something, about something, a lot of quantity something, the firstable solution we can decide very question very fast, very quietly understandable, but the next solution it can be more difficult for us, and we just to be into mind and don't understand how be can be more effective, more better for us. And it's doesn't mean that we some stupid person, guys. It's just our brain work like this. Our brain have limit energy. That's why we must more effective for us the try to solution, try to decide something more important first of all. And in the evening, guys, our brain, okay, and two things, second things, that we can take a lot of solution effective, I think, more than you can some research how much quantity you can be solution. For example, if you have some negotiation with your partners, you have some meetings with your colleagues, employers, and your company must do solution about your future work, about your project. I think you can see in your private life, in your private experience, that the firstable solution actually get more easy than next solution. Sorry, guys, for my pronunciation, but I think constantly you can understand my things. First part in these books, it was about but we have some energy limits, and that's why we and for example, guys, if we want to remember something, it's our brain. For example, I must buy something for my house. I must buy pencil for my children, for example. And if I all day try to remember these things, and it takes some energy in my brain, take some energy, take some places in my brain. That's why it's I think uncorrectable to things, to remember these things more easy to write in some note, maybe phone, in some note, these things that I must to buy something, what I must to do something, some ideas, write some ideas in notebook. It's more effective than remembering these things, these ideas, because we spend some kind of energy, some traffic energy to remember these things. Okay, guys, we have some limited energy, we have some limits, and the next solution can be more difficult for us. And for remembering something, try we spend energy. That's way more effective record or write our some things in phone, in note. It doesn't matter. More important, don't take these things, this something in our brain, because it takes energy. I think it's all for first part. Then I will hear next part, second part. I will share next video, guys. Thank you for your attention. Subscribe to my channel, guys. Again, I try to be better. Can you I think you can see my level pronunciation, my English level. I really ordinary person who want to be more successful, more effective, more useful for other people, guys. And I believe if I continue to do this action in and I will and I am do myself best each day, each my video, each week, each month, day by day, month by month, I will be more effective. I will be more better public speaker, and it's my video will be more interesting for you, more interesting and more useful. That's why maybe I have some uh, easy level for for majority people. However, guys, I keep recording, I keep talking about interesting for me sphere, about interesting for me topic, because um, it's just our part in our life, guys. We can to have something very fast. We must to do constantly have some discipline in our life. I think you know about it, guys. You know about all these things, guys. And I appreciate it if you really watching my video. And in future, guys, in 10 years, in 5 years, when I will give some interview how I can organize so useful for other people channel, how I can so understandable talk in English language, understand all my things, I will say, guys, I just keep doing what I love, because I really like a talk in record video, share with you some my private opinion, guys. The most my things, guys, not give some theoretics, some library information which I just read and talk in camera, some empty conclusion, guys. It's not for me. I try to solve with you some really my private opinion. If I talk about something, I use it in my life, guys.